Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today we're going to look at the 1.8 update for Minecraft and what's going to be coming from it. It should be noted that it has been released that the snapshots will start in January for the 1.8 update, so hold on tight because it's coming soon and we'll be able to play with all this new stuff shortly. The first thing that was released was by Jeb about Enchanting. That seems to be the main thing that's being changed in this update so far. But as seen by the picture right now, you'll know that we're now going to need items in order to enchant our tools. So you can see that gold is used in this picture. We're not sure whether or not more different items are going to be used or if it's mainly going to be gold. I actually like that it's using gold because right now in the game gold is kind of useless. But you can also see that it's a tiered kind of enchanting approach where the first one's going to require 1 gold and it's a lower level. Second one 2, higher level. Third one 3 with the cap at 30. The cap is going to stay at 30. But you also see Jeb has 13 levels of experience in this picture. So he can get the level 13 enchantment, but it's only going to cost 2 enchantment levels. So it's going to be kind of, you have to get to a certain level and then you're going to be able to enchant your item, but it's only going to cost a lower level. I think it only goes up to 3 levels to enchant your stuff, but you have to get to a certain level. So I'm not positive if that's going to make enchantment easier or not as easy, because carrying around a lot of levels and dying gets kind of, I don't know, hard. Hardcore players, this is probably going to be a lot easier for you. But the other thing you can see is that it's actually telling you what the enchantment is that you're going to get. So with this level 13 enchantment, you're going to get looting 1. But the one thing you can't see is there are other enchantments probably that you're going to get on that sword that you can't see. It's going to tell you kind of the main enchantment, but you're not going to see the other enchantments on it. But those enchantments aren't going to contradict themselves. It's very smartly coded. So for example, if you have the looting 1, you might also get sharpness 1. But then you're not going to get smite or Bane of Arthropods on that sword because those kind of, it's a bunch of different powers in one. The other thing that's going to happen with enchantment, you're going to have to do these 3 enchantments until you can get new ones. So in order to, it's not going to be once you click on an enchantment table and then get out and then go back in, you're going to have new ones. You're going to have to do those 3 enchantments to get new enchantments. So that's kind of, I don't know about that. That seems kind of ridiculous. But we're going to see how it plays out and how that works. The next thing that was tweeted was a slime block, and it's kind of going to have a bouncy ability, so your needs for a block that you can bounce on is kind of implemented now, and I kind of like that. It adds a different block into the game that you can get, a use for slime balls probably, so yeah, I really like that. Another thing on Reddit, as you can see by Dinnerbone, is the addition of locking your difficulty, and I actually do really like this because it adds in something into the game that wasn't there for if you're kind of a cheaty type of person and you're running away from mobs and you're about to die and you could just change to peaceful really easily by pausing your game. This kind of allows you to not do that and to kind of force yourself to play the game how it's supposed to be played. I kind of like that addition. I'm not positive yet if it's going to be always locked or if you will be able to unlock it and play however you'd like. I think giving the option is good, but I do like the addition there. The other big thing that was tweeted by Jeb was new stone variants. And you can see by this tweet that he is working on something called Granite. So the Granite is going to be, as seen by the next 2 pictures, there's going to be a raw granite that he hasn't figured out if he wants to have it spawn naturally in the world as seen by this picture, or if he wants it to be crafted using a recipe that he's thinking about doing quartz and cobblestone. But I think he should put it in the world. That's my own personal opinion, because finding new stuff down underground after just finding the main 6 ores or whatever it is seems like it'd be a new good thing to have. But there's also going to be smooth granite as seen by this picture, and it's kind of just adding a new block to the game that you can build with, because I don't know, the main thing I like about mods is the ability to have new blocks to build with, because regular Minecraft there's a lot of blocks but your buildings just get boring after a while. So the fact that they're implementing a lot of new blocks, I really, really like. The last and final thing that I've seen is server lag. In Dimensions, when you're on a server with your friends just playing survival and somebody enters the nether, you kind of get a little bit of lag in the overworld just because that person is in the nether. That should be completely changed and fixed where the lag will not occur in the dimension, in the opposite dimension of where someone else is. So that's a really good sign that we have some lag issues being tended to, and people with lower computers are going to be able to play the game better, and that's a really good sign. Another thing that has been said by Jeb is that doors are finally, after so long, going to be stackable in 64s. This is a really good sign because I know that early game, carrying around a door from your very first little dirt shack is not fun because it takes up an entire space in your inventory. So to have doors stackable is going to be really good. Another thing is that in the crafting recipe, you are going to get 3 doors now from the one just craft of 1 door. So I'm not positive if I like that because doors should be kind of more expensive to make in my opinion. But you know what? It's a change and we're going to have to deal with it. That wraps up most of what we have already for 1.8. As I said, snapshots will be coming out in January, and we will be getting more stuff about the game. I do think that they're going to try and add some more mobs in and start to do more stuff with the biomes. I think the biomes was a start, but we're going to start to see maybe civilization-y type thing, ruins. I think that'd be really cool if they added that, but that's all speculation. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, that was the 1.8 update. I'm going to keep you guys posted if anything new comes out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!